Hello, good morning. Thank you for joining us today. Could you please start by introducing yourself?
Of course. Good morning for everyone. My name is Germán Ricardo Silva. I'm currently 32 years old. Currently study technology in administrative network management. Today I'm presenting an interview for a job in network engineer or network technical engineer for a data center. Well, this is for I applied today.
Okay, perfect. So let's get to know you a little better. Can you tell us about your family?
Okay, yeah. Currently live outside of the city. I have currently two children. Live with my mom, my dad, my sister, and her child, and a pet. Well, other things. I live well outside of the city. Yeah.
Okay, that's great to hear it. How has your family influenced your interest in technology?
Well, it's a little funny. Everything started with I sent the phone for maintenance with an engineer. The engineer stole some pieces of the phone. I asked me, well, how do this? I am interested in study the parts of the phone and the studying career in IT field.
Okay, perfect. Let's talk about your education and experience.
But
What motivated you to pursue a career in network management?
well, everything started with Pocket Tracer. Pocket Tracer is a simulate of network environment. I start with a small topology. Topology is logical and physical with intermediate and end devices. I am interested in how works this intermediate device and end device. The interest is growing and growing and growing, and I am searching about cybersecurity, who hardening the devices, and other things that is very interesting.
Okay, perfect. And do you have any experience related to this role?
No, but the simulation of Pocket Tracer give me the experience for how the network management and how boot topology and who the devices working and with protocols and other things that is very interesting.
Okay, I would like to know, have you worked in a team environment before?
Yeah, it is with Pocket Tracer, but in a real environment, no, but simulated environment, yeah. I relate with Pocket Tracer. Is all I say.
Okay, so let's start with the technical questions.
Yeah.
Can you explain what a VLAN is and why it's important?
The VLAN is Virtual LAN Network, Virtual Local LAN Area Network. Is a virtual local area network in the switch. The switch separates the router in a small broadcast with a small virtual local area network to represent a virtual LAN. Who is the broadcast of their data with different devices in the network, with different virtual local area network. Virtual local area network is virtual, on a virtual local area network.
Okay, perfect. And so can you tell me the difference between a static route and a dynamic routing protocol?
Yeah, a static route is some path, a static assignment by the admin's network, working for a small network. The OSPF and HRP are dynamic protocols, learning new routes without interviewing of the network management or the network admin. for working well in a small network and large network, for learning new paths and serve a backup path for the data traveling.
Okay, perfect. So now tell me about a time when you solved a networking issue.
Well, I start with troubleshooting initially of the cable devices. If the cable devices don't have any problem, I go to the intermittent devices like a router, wireless router, or switch. You have a troubleshooting in these devices. I working in the programming or configuration of devices for configure the troubleshooting for the issues of their network.
Okay, so perfect. As a conclusion, I would like to know why do you want to work with us as a network management intern?
Well, I think that I learn new things about the company as an internship, and I give the company my knowledge, learning at the moment, for implement in the network, substitute legacy protocols, legacy documentation, and implement new documentation about the network, new manners to show in the network, new technologies that SD-WAN or software-defined network is very useful in networks today, and I think that I have this knowledge.
Okay, that sounds really great. So